episode of SHS Today. We look at the wonderful teacher, Miss Horwitz, show an informational video about college, and finally, we take a ride into a fun outdoor activity with students. All this and more on another personal episode of SHS Today.
SHS Today starts now.
Good afternoon, Saline. I'm Alexis Saunders.
And I'm Alex Martinelli. Welcome to this episode of SHS Today.
On April 19th, Senior Capstone is working with the nonprofit organization Poured Out to host a 5K, 10K run and a kids' fun run at Horwitz Stadium. All proceeds go to Poured Out to install water filters in Haiti. You can sign up through Pay Schools.
Saline is filled with amazing teachers. Here's an inside look at a favorite teacher, Mrs. Horwitz.
My name is Sherry Horwitz, and I've been teaching at Saline High School for 3 years. I had amazing English teachers when I was in middle school and high school. I wanted to be like my amazing teachers. This year I teach British literature, and I teach Psychology 1 and Psychology 2, and I also teach Shakespeare. I teach a variety of texts in Brit Lit, which I think makes the class really dynamic and interesting, and I think there's something for everybody.
Mrs. Horwitz then talked to us about psychology.
It's all about the mind and behavior and the way we interact with the world around us. Why is it that people choose to help people in times of crisis while others don't? How we remember things and why we forget things, which is something that happens to me sometimes. Really interesting things that apply to the everyday world around us. So Evil Baby is back there. Evil Baby is actually a character from Macbeth who one day showed up unannounced in my classroom and has decided to stay here because, well, she likes it here. Occasionally I find her moving around the room, and sometimes she'll be on the projector or behind the screen or at the window. I don't know. I'm not in charge of her. She does what she wants. Weird. I can be a little weird. Weird but lovable. Enthusiastic, and of course, my favorite word, phenomenal.
I'm Phoenix Blossom, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Phoenix. Although we love our teachers, upperclassmen are looking at next steps in their lives.
The transition from high school to college is huge.
Here are some facts about college to inform you about the next few years of your life.
With graduation fastly approaching, we decided to look at some statistics from the class of 2014 and ask some former students about any advice they had for the class of 2015. We looked at how many Saline High School graduates attended a 2-year college, a 4-year college, or no college at all within 2 years of graduation. As you can see, 67% of graduates attended a 4-year college, 24% attended a 2-year college, and 9% of graduates did not attend college. The 3 largest fields of study for Saline High School graduates are medicine, education, and engineering. The top 5 colleges that Saline High School graduates enroll into are Washtenaw Community College, University of Michigan, Michigan State, Eastern Michigan, and Grand Valley State. After looking at these statistics, we talked to some former Saline High School students about any advice they had for the class of 2015.
Advice to all of you high schoolers still in high school is, when you go to college, do not be afraid to try new things. More than likely than not, you'll find something that you like.
Definitely focus on time management. That's a big one. It's something that took me a little while to get the hang of.
Also, save your money, hold on to it, don't let it out of your sight.
As the seniors prepare to graduate on May 31st, the class of 2016 now is to start making important decisions. We ask you, what will your future look like?
Thank you, Sam, and good luck to seniors who are choosing a college to attend.
The Mr. Saline pageant was on Wednesday. In 3rd place was Sam Renschler, in 2nd place was Brandon Moore, and in 1st place was his brother, Stephen Moore.
With all the weather warming up, students are looking for fun recreational outdoor activities. These two students shared their love of longboarding with us.
Longboarding has grown in popularity in Saline recently. With nice weather and clear skies, Noah Taridis and Grant Rotary love to board around smooth roads in the area. We talked to Noah and Grant about their hobby of skating.
For me, I started out snowboarding first, and since snowboarding season's so short, I wanted something to fill the gap, so I started longboarding.
You get a lot of speed, and sometimes you fall, sometimes you don't. And I like the risk to it.
My favorite memory would probably be going down Wagner and seeing Robert Korzik fall. That was a good time. That was pretty funny.
I mean, when I first started out, I didn't know like the balancing of the feet too well, and you really pay for that because when you go fast down hills, you get speed wobble.
Lastly, Noah and Grant talked to us about their opinions of the best time of the year to go longboarding and their preferred choice of clothing.
Summertime's always fun, and tank tops and shorts, usually good calls. Baggy pants.
Yeah.
Anything loose.
Yeah, I like that. Pajamas or sweatpants tucked in with the socks. It's comfy to me. It's easy to squat down, get easier low.
Longboarding sounds really fun. I think I'll try it sometime.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Alexis Saunders.
And I'm Alex Martinelli. Tune in next week for a science experiment, a story about foreign exchange students, and more spring break activities.
Have a great weekend, Hornets.